Hi children, welcome back to the lesson Air, Water and Weather. So here we are discussing about water, and in the previous session we discussed about separation of insoluble impurities. Separation of insoluble insoluble impurities from the water. Right? Now in this session we are going to we'll learn how to remove soluble impurities. Soluble impurities, इसका मतलब क्या है? soluble का मतलब, right, those substances they dissolve in water, वो पानी में dissolve हो सकता है, right? So soluble, we know that soluble impurities are less harm when compared to insoluble impurities, right? So let us see how to remove these soluble impurities from the water. So here we have two techniques to remove soluble impurities from the water. They include number one evaporation, and number two distillation. So evaporation and distillation are the two main methods where we can remove the mixed liquids or the soluble impurities from the water, right? So we all know very well about evaporation. Let us see the first process, evaporation. What is meant by evaporation? Vaporation, right? So here we have a word called vapor. What is meant by vapor? Right, when you heat the water under flame, when you heat it, then what happens? The water present in the bowl, it get boiled and it converted into gaseous form. Means the liquid water, it converts into gaseous form. Actually water is in liquid form. Now this liquid form water is converted into gaseous form by boiling or by heating, right? So the gaseous in form of water is called as vapor. It is called as vapor. So how do we get vapor? By heating or boiling the water, right? Vapor is a gaseous form, so that we are unable to see with our normal eye because it is in gaseous form. Okay, so evaporation means conversion of liquid water into gaseous vapor. Conversion of liquid water into gaseous vapor is called as evaporation. Now let us see how to separate the impurities from the water by evaporation process. Have you understood what is evaporation? Very good. Simply, when we boil or heat the water, the liquid water converts into gaseous vapor. It is called as evaporation. Now, let us see how to remove soluble impurities. So, for example, take a beaker and fill it with water. Now, in this, add a little amount of sugar. Add sugar, 2 teaspoons of sugar. Now stir it well. We have to stir it well by using stirrer. Means we have to dissolve the sugar in the water. The latter, what happens? The total sugar, it get dissolved in water. Now it dissolved in water. Here the dissolved impurity is the sugar. Just imagine. Now we have to separate the water and sugar. Right? What we have to do? We have to follow the evaporation process. So in the evaporation process, we are going to boil the water. We boil the water, right? When you boil the water, then what happens? When it reaches to the boiling point, the liquid is converted into vapor. Only the water evaporates. only the water evaporates, and finally in the beaker, when you observe, after 5 minutes of this evaporation, you are going to get the sugar crystals back, sugar substances back remain in the beaker. No more water is there. Why? Because we evaporated them. So only the sugar crystals or sugar powder will be remain at the bottom of the vessel. So here what we did, we separated water and as well as sugar. So how can we trap the water that is evaporated? Actually water is evaporated. How can we get them back? To get them back in the form of water means whatever the vapor that we got, this vapor can be converted into water by cooling it. Vapor can be converted into water by cooling it. So getting water from the water vapor, getting water from the water vapor is called as distillation process. So let us see, next process to separate the solutions is distillation, right? Already what we did here, for example, take a flask, right? It is called standard flask, right? And now take sugar solution in this. We have taken sugar solution, right? Sugar solution. Now heat this, put on the fire, right? And then add a pipeline from here to another flask, that is kept on a table, right? And close here with the help of rubber cork, with the help of rubber cork. Okay, now when we boil the water, it releases vapor. The vapor, they enter into the tube, it is called delivery tube. The vapors, they enter into the tube, and finally they reaches to the, all these are vapor, to the another flask, standard flask that is arranged here. Now what we have to do, simply turn on the tap, simply turn on the tap. When you turn on the tap, then we'll get the water. When you spill the water on this flask, then what happens, it become cool down, it become cool down. When vapor become cool, it gives us water by the condensation process. By the evaporation process, liquid become vapor, and by the condensation, it is what we call condensation. By the condensation process, we can get vapor to water. Now this water is called pure water. This water is called pure water, or in other word, what we did here, distillation. We did distillation. So the water that we get by the distillation process, the pure water that we get by distillation process is called as distilled water, and it is very purest form. Distilled water is very purest form, and it is not recommended for the drinking. Distilled water is not suitable for the drinking. Why? Because if its purity, we need not to drink that much of pure water. Then what kind of water we can drink? We already discussed that the soluble impurities, water with soluble impurities, less harm, it causes less harm, so that we could able to drink the water with soluble impurities. Soluble impurities, we should not drink pure water, that is distilled water. Distilled water. So have you understood what is distillation? Distillation is a process where we are getting pure water form by evaporation and condensation. By evaporation it become vapor, and by condensation it become water, and that water is very pure form of water. what we did here, first evaporation and later condensation. In evaporation we boil the water, then water it become what you call vapor, and these vapor they enter into delivery tube, and upon condensation means cooling down of water, then it converted into water. This water is called as distilled water, very pure form of water. And this distilled water that we get is very pure form. Actually here we take in sugar solution, so whatever the sugar crystals are there, they remain in the flask. Sugar will remain in the flask, only water evaporates, and that water converted into distilled water by the purification of water. So this is how we could able to separate the mixtures of water or otherwise soluble mixture from the water. Number one, by the evaporation. Just now we discussed about the sugar solution by heating, right? And as well as distillation. Distillation include evaporation and as well as condensation. By evaporation and condensation we are going to get the purest form of water that we call distilled water. Okay, so here in this session we learnt about separation of soluble impurities or removal of soluble impurities by the evaporation and distillation. In evaporation only evaporation process is there, in distillation evaporation and as well as condensation processes are there. And if you want to perform this activity, it is better to do in laboratory, not at home. You could do evaporation at home but not the distillation process, right? So I hope you understood today's class. We'll meet in the next session. With next class we are going to complete the lesson, right? Thank you.